Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Dirty Mike's Canadian Corner. Thank God it's Friday. That's right, folks. It's the weekend. Time to have some fun. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, I hope everybody has had a pleasant day, pleasant week. We are back to entertain each other to make our lives a better place. The panel link has been posted and pinned. If anyone has the bollocks to come on up, feel free. In the meantime, we'll remind everyone, if you got 'em, smoke 'em. Cheers. We will wait until we see some people come in. I see Scorpio was here a bit ago. I don't know if she's still here. You still here, Scorpio? And I confused the worker at Walmart today, and I got a real good deal because of the confusion. Can't believe I got away with that. I didn't plan it. I didn't know until I got home what actually went down. But I got a big bag of chips for the small bag price. Uh, I even showed their website, the price, and neither of us noticed about the size until I got home. Uh, oh well. Oi, oi, oi. That's me. Oi. There's the ogre. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the show. Hello, family, friends, trolls, and assholes. Love, respect, and friendship. From the friendly hood, angry Ginger. Duh. Fuck, I can't talk tonight. How you doing, ogre? Did you lose your ogre account? You're always on the Ginger account. Did you lose the ogre one? Let me guess. He can't remember the. Not good. Oh, God. What happened now? Aw, shit. Who the fucked up now? I bet. By the sounds of it. Son of a bitch. You can't catch a break, can you? Don't worry, if I ever catch a break and win the lotto, I'm gonna hook you up with at least $1 million cash. If I ever win. I promise you. You're a good friend. You helped me out when I needed you. It's the least I could do. Oh, pardon me. Whew. I understand. Life is tough. Life sucks, actually. I'm with you, brother. Brother. I feel your pain. Well, you're here. You're in good company here. So cheer up, my friend. Things will get better. Didn't get child tax credit again this month. Damn. Yeah, because I filed my income tax late because the company that does it didn't open up in time. I didn't get my carbon rebate on time, and I'm gonna get it next month if the fucking paperwork is filed fast enough. If not, then the following month. Eventually, I'll get it. Can't pay my sister and haven't had a smoke or weed in 3 oh. Ouch. Ouch. Do you not have any friends that you can, hey buddy, I'm going through a rough time. Can you help a brother out? You don't have anyone like that? Had my last Pepsi yesterday. Oh shit. Shit, no weed, no smoke, and no Pepsi? Fuck. Ogre's gonna be killing someone soon. God. That sucks, buddy. I feel ya. Wait till you see my game. I think I'll play probably Sunday because tomorrow afternoon I'm going to do a Canadian music tour for the channel. Play nothing but Canadian music. If you wanted to come tomorrow, that'd be cool. If not, I understand. But Sunday I will do the game, and dude, wait till you see what I did and what I'm doing right. Well, today what I did. Oh, hopefully I get what I did today done in time. I should by Sunday. I should have it done. Oh, yeah. The friend is coming up. What up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. I've had a good day.
Yeah. No, I've had a shit week, a real bad week. Fucking, I had a meeting with CAS on Wednesday, and they're happy with the way things are going with me and my daughter, but my daughter's not in a good place apparently, and she doesn't want to come home.
Uh,
She wants to stay living with my sister.
wow.
Yeah, and I'm not taking that very well right now. And like I said, I haven't had a. I actually just got a smoke from the lady upstairs because I haven't had one in 3 days. Haven't had anything to smoke in 3 days. I almost went out hunting yesterday. If it hadn't been fucking raining all night, you wouldn't be talking to me right now. Dude, I'm so fucking mad and upset and fucking my head's so fucked up right now. I don't know what I'm thinking.
I know. I hear you. Shit.
Like, I don't know why my baby bonus was cut. It has nothing to do with paying or doing my taxes late or anything because that doesn't get affected until July. So if I do my taxes late, then it gets fucked up in July when they do the redo of it. But for the last 2 months, I haven't gotten it. So that means the ex has either said something. Yeah.
Or the current.
No, my sister wouldn't say
Sorry.
anything. No, my sister wouldn't say anything because I give her $500 of the baby bonus when it comes in because she's got my daughter, right? Because she's looking after my daughter Emily, and she's
Right.
doing all that stuff. So when the baby bonus comes in, I give her 500 of the 650, and she's happy with that. But for the last, it hasn't come in the last 2 months.
Huh. I'd find out. You should have
I
called them
I
today.
tried I tried calling CRA. Because of my anxiety and dealing with them and the bullshit, I told them straight up, go fuck themselves. They were giving me the runaround, and they wouldn't tell me why it was canceled or I haven't got it. They said, it's on file. You should be getting it. All sorts of fucking crap. So I'm just, I'm glad that you came on. I've been waiting for your show to come on. I needed to get up and talk to someone because I'm ready to leave my dog here and go hunting.
No
It's not
problem.
raining. It's not raining. It's sunny, and I'm ready to go fucking murder someone.
And you have my number, dude.
I know. I just, it's. I'm even having trouble fucking speaking, dude. I can't get my thoughts out. Other than straight up murder on my mind
AJ.
right now. I
Well,
seriously,
don't think that.
I just want to go. I just want to go for a walk and hunt somebody down being stupid and beat them until I could feel their face turn into a bowl of fucking jello. And
You don't want to do that.
no, I know I'm doing everything I can not to fucking leave my place.
Yeah, don't fuck that up. Now that you're somewhat situated,
Yeah.
like Jay says, Ogre, use that negative energy on Monday morning to turn that situation around. You have the power. No one else use it. You're doing well, Jay. Yeah, I'd find out. And I know all about CRA. I phoned them today about my situation, and I was start talking with this guy, and then all of a sudden he hung up. So I
Yeah,
had, and I waited an hour and a half for that call. Then I had to
that
wait another hour and a half for the next call,
it
just
happened.
for them,
It happened to
just
me
for
twice.
them to tell me, them to tell me what I already knew. Yeah, because I filed my taxes late. It was late.
Well, you have until the end of April to file your taxes.
Yeah, but for the carbon thing
Oh, okay, yeah.
in April, it's for last year's. No, it's for this year's. It starts already in April for carbon, which is weird. I don't know why they would do it so soon. Where they should have done it for July.
Yeah,
But
see,
whatever.
like,
Just more
no, that
government
happened.
bullshit.
No, it happened today. Calling CRA. I was on the phone,
Me
waited fucking
too.
almost
Me too
45
today.
minutes. Talked to somebody for 5, explained to them my story. They said, hold on a second. Went to transfer me, got hung up on. Had to call back, waited an hour and 10 minutes fucking
Oh, you
before
got
I got a
lucky.
hold of someone. And again, walking about 20 minutes into that, fucking, it was all run around and bullshit, and I just lost it, and they hung up on me. I was like, I can't do this. I have to
Well,
wait. I have
where's
to
that
wait till Monday.
where's that person that fucking helps you with those things?
Yeah, I tried to get a hold of her today. I called her like 4 times, but she's on the road a lot, Thursdays and Fridays, dealing with people like me. She goes and does appointments, goes to people's houses and helps and
Okay.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah. So you know what to do Monday.
yeah,
Just get through the weekend, man. Don't do anything stupid. If you
yeah,
need
that's
me, I'm always here if you need me, whatever time. I have weird sleeping schedules, so you'll probably get me awake. So
yeah, I'm just so frustrated. It's like I
I'm
went
just,
to the, I
I'm
had to go,
just
dude,
I'm
I had
just
to go to the,
glad that I can be your friend and help you where the other so-called channels that used to be here that say you're your friend don't do shit for you.
yeah, you know what? I understand what you're saying. It's, I still get support. I do. I still get phone calls. Like I've said, when I go talk to other people, and I always say there's only two people, actually three, that contact me on my phone, whether it's through Facebook or on my regular number, on a regular basis to make sure I'm okay. And that's you, and that's Josh, and that's Myron.
Wow, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I'm
So
shocked those two do.
all the time. Josh is when my phone number got fucked up and he couldn't get a hold of me, he found me on Facebook and got a hold of me and made sure I was okay. And I've had Myron on Facebook for a while, and he, oh, at least every couple weeks he's sent a message, hey, how's things going, if I don't stop up on the show to say hi.
Right. That's good.
These guys are like, I get everybody's got their own issues with everyone, but I always say you, Josh, and Myron are the only ones actually, when I consider YouTube friends, you guys are not just YouTube people. You guys are friends.
Right.
Like, I give up a couch, I give up my place for any one of you guys anytime. So
And you have.
it's just
As
fucking sucks.
uncomfortable it was.
I had to go to the fucking food bank last week,
I
and
bet.
I got enough food, honestly, because
I
I don't
should
have
have
my daughter
today.
with me. I don't have my daughter with me. I only got enough food for one person that lasted me 3 days. That was all I can get.
Yep. Yep.
Was
Well,
and
you
I've been
should have
making
lied.
it
You
work.
should have lied and said you had the kid.
I did. I don't have her health card or any of her stuff because my sister's gonna have it. So I have
Ah,
no identifying information that I have my daughter with me.
dude.
Because my sister's got her health card and her birth
So,
certificate and all that
so,
stuff.
so I'd be like, sis. I am going through a hard fucking time. Please, can I use that to get some fucking food bank shit?
Yeah, I
And
already talked to her about it.
if she
No,
doesn't, she's a
she's gonna
bitch.
give it to me. No, she's gonna give it to me. Like,
Well then,
I'm not worried about that. She said she'd even give me a ride down. So
good,
it's
good,
I
good.
as much as I love my sister and stuff like that. She's looking after my daughter, and I love her for that. No, but we've never had a strong relationship.
You don't
I
think
mean,
she's
you know what?
you don't think she's filling the kid's head
No,
with, hey, you don't want to go with dad. You want to stay here.
no, because we've been talking about what's going on, like, since I found out earlier this week about Emily's intentions and stuff and what she wants. Um, her and I have been talking about what's going on. She wants Emily home. She's trying to explain to Emily she needs to be with her dad, living here, starting our family again properly. Yes, things will be rough and hard a little bit at first, but just like everything, like it was when she got there, it was difficult. But
Well, she's probably sick and tired of moving.
no, it's she's mad at me. Dude, she's angry and mad at me because I gave her up to my sister because of the situation we were in. Right, it was rough. I didn't want her in the shelter system anymore, and I don't think she understands that it was better for her to come up here than to stay in the system.
You need to talk that out with her.
I've tried. I
You
only
got
get
to
an
try
hour.
more.
I get an hour every 2 weeks to be with her.
You got to get more hours.
Well, that was one of the things that CAS said on Wednesday when we were talking. She wants us to start doing weekly, at least every week, a couple times a week, and she doesn't believe I need to have supervised visits. So she's done with having CAS come around. She wants unsupervised visits, just me and my daughter getting back to the way it was.
Right.
And I'm hoping once that happens and things get better, I'm waiting for my daughter's mattresses to come in.
Mhm.
Because I got her a new bed and everything and shit like that. So I'm waiting for her mattresses to come in so she can start doing overnights. But
Are you disability or a W?
disability, I'm on ODSP.
Well, they should have a bed program where you don't have to pay for shit.
No,
What?
no. I've already looked
Fucked up.
into it. I'm getting
Then I
two free
would
mat.
talk to some churches.
No, I'm getting two free mattresses. I'm getting it's uh a twin and a full to go on because I got my daughter a bunk bed, right? So um it's a twin. The top is a twin, the bottom is a full. I'm getting some mattresses. My support worker from CMHA, she's got a contact. It's just a matter of, like I said, she's busy, and I only talk with her twice a week, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'm just waiting right now. Hopefully, she can get them in by next week. But my own fault too. Like I had a bit of extra cash in my bank account when I first moved here, and I was happy and things were going well, and I started overspending and buying shit for my daughter and getting things for the house, and uh, I was relying too much on the baby bonus every at the end of the month, and I don't know why it's not coming in. But
That's crazy.
uh, uh, I just want to scream, dude. Honest to God, I've been crying. I've been crying for days and just want to scream. Either that or
Well, it
honestly,
sucks.
I honestly beat somebody.
It sucks.
Nothing would make me feel better now than to feel my
It's
hand smashing on somebody's head.
it sucks to be away from your kid. I don't have any kids, thank God. Knock on wood. But
No, I
the
get you
the the
understanding.
the the smart person in me is saying, at least she's in a good place, dude.
You know, it's
At least she's in a good place, you know? Uh-oh. Hope it wasn't what I said. Things will work out, I'm sure of it. Here we go.
sorry.
No worries.
I'm trying to figure out
You will.
how
You will.
setting.
Like
There we go.
like we figured out. You call your that person up on Monday and see, put them on them. And then get the visitation shits and all that crap.
Yeah, the here. I'll try to show you. That's the bed I got for my daughter,
Nice, nice.
and that's the carpet she picked out and stuff like that. So
A single
but
and like a double.
it's a twin up top, and down here it's a full.
Cool.
So it's almost like a queen down below and a twin up top.
Does she? Do you think she'd like the top? Because what I would
What?
do. Hold on. Listen. 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 What I would do is I would take the frame on the bottom out and put a desk there.
Oh no, she picked this actual one out. I gave her an option of
Oh wow.
bunk beds to pick.
Mm-hmm.
She picked that one. I said she could have one with a desk underneath for the computer and this and that. No, she wants to have the computer in the living room. She wants the computer in the living room and stuff like that. so that
Nice
she could.
backyard.
Yeah. What you
Doogie!
chasing? What you
Where's the
chasing?
ball? Throw him a ball. Throw him a
It's
stick.
in, it's in her mouth.
Well,
Drop it.
go take it.
Yeah.
You take it. Don't be a wuss. You're an ogre. Take the fucking ball.
I wonder if I can get her to do it. There's not
You're a
enough
big,
sun.
big red ogre afraid of a little dog.
No. Well, she won't bite me. I take food out of her mouth and stuff. But if you could see, she chases lights and shadows. You know, like the laser
I
pointer.
see that. I see that.
She will chase it for days and hours. Like I burnt out one of the laser pointers that you use for cats. I burnt out one playing with her. Yeah. And the sun's coming from over here, so there's a little. It's hard to see on the ground right here. There's a light shining off the camera part of my phone, and
Yeah,
she'll chase it.
yeah, I see
Hmm?
that.
Come
the,
over here. Look.
the dog
Get it.
is nuts. Dog is
Right there.
nuts.
Like honestly, God, she'll play with that all day.
I guess there's another family that lives there.
Yeah, there's a lady that
Is that
lives
a
upstairs.
fire pit?
Yep.
They need benches around there.
They've got benches and stuff up there that they bring down. That's theirs. I just got to get my own. I love this fire pit. Trust
Oh,
me,
I
I
would
have
too.
all my garbage goes in here.
Mm,
Anything that's paper or cardboard,
yep,
I don't put it in recycling. I don't throw out. It all gets burnt.
yep.
It's my shed I sit in when it's raining.
Oh yeah, because you can't smoke outside, right?
Well, I can smoke out
I
here.
mean,
I can't smoke
you can't smoke
over underneath
outside.
the. Yeah, I can't smoke beside my door and underneath the thing here because the lady upstairs, she doesn't smoke. So the smell bothers her, and I understand. She's got the two kids too. Like I said, she's got a 5-year-old and a 12-year-old. And plus, if you look, when they built the deck, they didn't put all the wood tight. They left little spots, so when it rains and you try and hang out under here, it just drips all over you. And up here is my little birdie friend. That's Rocket. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
Rocket is right in here. The little robin that built the nest up. Sorry, I dubbed him Rocket. Rocket Robin. Earlier today, I was out digging up all the bricks here and throwing throwing worms up into his nest for him.
Jay says that's a pretty cool bed, man. You must be a good dad.
Oh, it is a cool bed. It's really cool. Like I said, I let her pick out everything before I bought it. I sent her everything, a couple different ideas and designs, and for the for her carpet and her bedding and all that. She picked it all out, so she gets to get like
It's
within
good to have
reason.
bunk beds because in case she has like a friend come over.
Yeah, that's true. Like her cousin and stuff will probably come over when she starts coming back when she has friends over. But more than likely, she'll end up filling the top part of her bunk with all her stuffies. She's got like 200 stuffies. So yeah, yeah. She's
How
got
old is she now?
she's turning 10 on the 24th of May. That's pissing me off too because the baby bonus didn't come in. It was supposed, like I said, it's supposed to be in today, and I'd already talked to my sister about taking some of that money so I can get her some gifts
Right.
because my ODSP doesn't cover enough for me to
Well, you got her a
get through
gift.
the
You
month.
got her a bed. You got her a bed.
No, that's not a gift. That's a need. That's something she needed, so she got that. Like, but yeah, my ODSP, I got to take $1,000 for that every month to pay my rent. Because the housing program, when I went from Toronto to Barrie, because Barrie's got a different living income, Although all the fucking housing and rent's the same up here as it is in Toronto, they dropped $1,000 off my housing grant. So instead of them paying all my fucking rent, now I got to take $1,000 of my ODSP every month and pay for it. And that leaves me just under $500 for the rest of the month. That covers my phone, groceries, money I got to give to my sister. So, yeah, it's been a fucking shit month this month.
Well, like I said, if I ever win the lotto, I'm hooking you up.
You're being silly.
You'll be able to get your own house.
Yeah. That would be awesome. So, oh, we haven't talked wrestling since the WrestleMania thing when we were talking that night when you were watching and stuff. So I think I mentioned to you before my uncle. He's a huge wrestling fan. Like he's his best buddy used to do the cutting for the Raw and the WCW when they'd put it on TSN and stuff like that. They'd have to take the 3 hour program and cut it down to an hour worth of programming and stuff. He used to call up my uncle and they would talk about what matches and he'd watch them and all this stuff. Like my uncle, he's met Trish Stratus, was invited to her wedding when she got married and shit like that. Like he knows and he's been around for a long time. He fucking loves wrestling. So I was telling him about you and I was asking him about the matches. He was pissed off that Gunther lost.
Yeah.
He said it was the only match and the whole thing that he didn't agree with. The only outcome that he didn't agree with. He said it was Sammy. He said Sammy wasn't the one that beat him. It should have been someone else. I can't remember the name he told me to.
Probably Chad Gable.
Might have been that. I can't remember. He just said it shouldn't have been Sammy. It should have been somebody else.
Yeah,
Like that's how far up.
it was because it was in Montreal.
Is that where WrestleMania was? Was in Montreal?
No. I'm wrong. It was in Philly.
Oh.
I don't know what I was saying. Maybe it was the next show was in Montreal. I can't remember.
Come on. Come on. She'll make me chase her. She won't give it. She won't drop it either. She'll bark at me when I ignore her and I stop playing with her too. What? 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 No, you're not gonna drop it. I'm not playing. Drop it.
Take it. Just grab it and take it.
Huh?
Oh my God! What a wuss.
Huh? No, I just
Take
can't get
it.
my hand into her mouth. I'm not afraid to put my hand in her mouth. She won't bite me. I'm not worried about that.
That damn
She's fat.
ball. Does
She's
she
fat.
have a collar? Grab the collar.
She doesn't have a collar on right now. I don't put a collar on her. When we're at home, I don't put the collar on her.
Guy. What's up, Midnight Rider?
Hey,
Welcome.
there you go. I got you. I got it now.
Welcome to the Friday Night Fun Show.
Come here. Give it. Hey, that's my fingers. Let go. Come on. That's my fingers you're squeezing on. That hurts. Ow. Ow. Hey.
Wow. I would have.
And that's because when I first got her, the first game I played with her was tug. It wasn't a drop and release game. It was a game where we tugged on everything. So now she thinks it's always tug time. Let me try this.
Midnight. That sucks, Midnight.
Alrighty, that hurts.
Me, I would grab the ball with one hand, and with the free hand, I know you're
What
carrying.
free hand? The other hand's holding the phone. I only got one hand.
Where's your fucking body harness?
I don't have my backpack on, dude. It's only when I have my backpack on.
This guy.
Well, I'm sitting at home. I don't wear my backpack in my own backyard.
It would have made things a lot easier.
Yeah. What? 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 Tell me. What do you want? What do you want? Tell me. Tell me. Hey, Dad, pull the ball. She's telling me, stop being a wuss. If I say ow, she'll bark at me. We're playing, and she bites me too. Ow! Like that. Fuck, I had my finger in the ball. All right. Let's play tug. It's easier on my fingers. Look, she's got the ball and the tug in her mouth. She won't let go of the ball.
She's
Come
a
on.
nut.
Yes. She won't let go of the ball. She knows that's what I'm trying to get at. Fuck, she hurt my finger. Yeah.
You got to teach her not to do that.
Well, you're when you're tugging and stuff, sometimes when
It's
she
like
goes to reach, it's just a pinch. It's when she's trying to readjust. She doesn't have hands like we do to grab a hold, and so when she opens and closes her mouth to readjust real fast is when it hurts.
and that's when you slap the snout.
Hey, say hi. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, dum dum. New fucking name, Spaz. Come here, Spaz.
I probably would have named her Nova if I had got her as a puppy.
Where does she sleep at night? With you or no?
Yeah, she'll hop up on the couch because I sleep on the couch. I don't have my own bed yet. There's my back room is
Do you
still
have
all
your own
fucked up.
room?
Yeah, I got a room, but it's all full of boxes and crap and shit. Hold on.
You don't need to show me.
This is her cage.
Yep.
I leave the door open. She sleeps in there whenever she wants. She goes in there. She's got a bunch of blankets here that she likes to crawl up on. She'll crawl up on the couch. But this is my room when it's finally done.
Holy shit.
When I get all the crap and stuff. Like this is all my daughter's stuff in all these boxes except for the lid. So
You gotta put her stuff in her room.
no, I need her to go through it. Half of it's got to be thrown out. A lot of it's garbage. A lot of it's old clothes and stuff. But I need her to go through it so she can throw out what she wants. I don't want to be throwing out her stuff on her.
Well, at least you could put it in her room. Then she knows, okay, this is mine and that's that.
Well, yeah, and she knows what she's allowed in the room when she comes over. She can go in
Of
there and grab
course,
what she wants and stuff. But
of course.
like I said, we've been going through all her stuff little by little, trying to. I was looking for something I can't seem to find.
Once
Oh,
you get the mattresses, it'll be even better.
yeah. Get the mattresses. I might even have a place to sleep until she comes.
Yep. Then you can have bedding like sheets and that.
Yeah, well, I got a whole bunch of bedding and sheets in here. There's
Good, good.
all in here. There's a whole bunch of bedding. There's a bunch of beddings in the box center here. I got tons of bedding and stuff. She wanted new stuff, so I told her I would get her something new. But
I like the coffee table.
that's actually, you know how old this thing is? That used to belong to my grandparents. This coffee table and this little end table in here, right
Midnight.
here, right here,
What?
it's a matching set, and it belonged to my grandparents. Fuck, I met my
Midnight.
grandparents.
Midnight
When I
asks. Midnight asks. Is your daughter a hoarder?
what?
Hoarder.
What it was is she loves her art supplies and a lot of her toys and stuff. So we went from having the apartment that you come and stayed at to being in the family shelter. So we packed up a bunch of stuff, threw it in boxes, stored it. Then we got to the family shelter, and I started buying her more and more stuff and more stuff. And when we left there, I had to pack all that stuff up, put it in a box, and throw it in storage.
You need to
It's not
get
that
a
she's a hoarder. It's just she's moved what 3 times in a year right now, right? So every time she's moved, we packed all her stuff up, just threw it in boxes, and then she starts new with a whole bunch of new stuff.
you need to get her a desk for her room to put all the supplies around and like
Yeah.
some shelving and all that.
Well, that's the plan. So I'll turn the light on in here. So, like I said, her bed's here. I think she wants to turn her bed to go along this way. I'm gonna get a cover for the window. She wants like a flag. I'm gonna let her go pick out a flag that she wants. She saw a Monster High flag that she likes. So I'm just gonna put that over the window. She wants to put her bed along here. I'm gonna get a dresser system to put in here, and then I'll put a desk or something in this area here for her if she wants the desk in here. But I'm gonna move where the cage is here is where the TV is gonna go up here. So I'm gonna have down here for the computer and shit to go on. So and then the cage will come over into this corner over here
Yeah.
after all this stuff. This is the stuff I said I for the fire pit. This is all the cardboard and everything I collect and I just put it in the box and I bring it out there and I just set it on fire every so often. Yeah, I was going through all my grinders and everything, and all my fucking stuff that I used to keep weed in. Anything I went through all my boxes to try and find anything that might have had weed residue. Fucking was able to scratch up enough to get a small bowl out of it. I was gonna show
That's
you the
what
computer, but it's all buried.
Midnight's wife is a hoarder.
Oh, I'm like that. I don't like throwing anything out because I'm like, oh, I could use that later. I know I can use that for something. I'm like that with leftover uh, parts, especially when you're like the bed I got. It came with all these extra screws and bolts and stuff. I won't throw that out. I keep that stuff because I always find it handy for something later on.
Yeah.
But I've got so many piles of this shit that I don't. When I'm looking for it, I can never find it. And then when I'm looking for something else, I always find the stuff that I was looking for before.
Well, you got to set up the place right. You know,
Yeah.
keep the that kind of stuff like in a jar, like a mason jar, and
Oh,
maybe you can screw the lid of the mason jar on like a shelf underneath, and just
yeah. I got
unscrew the jar that has the screws in it or bolts or whatever.
this is a storage room here, right beside, because I got my own laundry facilities in here as
Nice.
well. And this is the kitchen, a huge
Big
kitchen. That's the
beautiful.
area for this is the old stove. I had to actually take a month's worth of fucking rent and buy a new stove because they wouldn't come and replace this. It was
Can you not
unusable.
put the stove somewhere else?
I can't lift it. I need my buddy to help me lift it outside. I
Okay.
when they came and took
Because where that oven is, I would have the kitchen table and
yeah, that's where the kitchen table will go, is right in here. This is the dog
put
eating
put
area.
that dog eating area. I put the oven there where the dog eating area is.
Well, I'm getting rid of the oven. Like I said, I just gotta wait for my buddy when he gets back from BC. He's gonna
You're
help me
gonna
carry it
need
out.
an oven.
I have it. Dude, I went and spent. I bought a
Oh,
brand new one. I didn't pay my rent for a month. I called for 3 fucking months. I called the landlord and said, "Listen, I need an oven. I need an oven. I need a stove." I said, "CS has saw it. They won't let my daughter come here unless I get a new one. It's unsafe. It's unhealthy." He wouldn't call me back. Wouldn't get a hold of me. Wouldn't send anybody. Nothing. 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 So February 1st, the weekend of February 1st, I went and bought a new one. I walked into it was the Canadian appliance store. I walked in with L. I said, "Who's next on the?" Guy puts his hand up. I'm like, "You dog friendly?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Listen, I have a total of maybe $1,000 and a little bit extra. Like, I need an oven delivered as soon as possible. Taxes, everything. What can you do?" It was $1,000 and $1,030 for this to have it delivered. And I went in on a Friday night at 5. They delivered it at 7:30 on Saturday morning. No, sorry, I went in on Saturday. They delivered it Sunday morning. But yeah, I just need my buddy to help me carry this out so
Either
we can get
that
it. But
or get a four-wheel dolly or a two-wheel dolly.
it's getting it through this hallway here. I'm not sure. I might actually have to take it apart. I don't know if it's going to make it through. I don't know how they got it in here, but this door frame here is pretty tiny. I had trouble getting a new oven in through this door frame. So then
You may have
I
to
got
take the oven door off.
yeah. I'm not worried about that because it's an old oven. Then I got
Right.
a closet here that I'm going to turn into a linen closet. I'm going to build a shelving unit with a bunch of spare wood my buddy's got. I'm
You're
just
gonna
going to
like
put some.
hang up your jackets or whatever.
No, see for that where this little desk here is. Eventually, I'm going to get you know those they look like big cabinets people have by their front doors. You put jackets and hang stuff on and boots and shit. I'm gonna put that right here beside the couch, so that I have a place to put all else stuff. For this here's a fire pit area.
Is this the only door you have?
Yeah, it's the only door in and out of my place.
Okay. What's to the left?
Oh, this brick area. It used to be for a natural a natural wood stove. You know what I mean? Like the wood stove type thing. It has a chimney and shit. They used to have like a
So
natural burning.
what are you gonna do there now?
I don't know.
Does I
I
guess you
wanted. I
don't.
wanted to
Does
get.
it get cold in there? Does it get
No,
cold?
it doesn't. No, see, if it did get cold, what I was thinking was getting a wood stove,
Yep.
a mini wood stove, just right here where that's
Yep.
the chimney thing. It all works apparently, and that comes right out to here and all the way up. Apparently that still works, and that's what I was going to do. I was going to get a wood stove and hook it up, but
Yeah, I
that
would. I would.
those are plans that are further down the line.
Yep.
And then with all my tools and shit, eventually it's going to go in here. Just a tiny little storage room. There's no light in here, but
You can put
it's
a
just
light in there.
yeah,
That's
it's
easy to put a
not
light.
hard to get a light.
What?
It's not hard to get a light, but the guy who did the wiring for the landlord here is an idiot. He's got extension cords running all over. He's got wires running where it's hard to see because I don't have a light in there. But his wiring is garbage. Oh, wrong one.
It could be worse. I'm
It's
just.
actually not a bad. It's a
I'm.
nice
I'm.
place.
I'm. I'm just scared of basements.
See, it's ground floor basement. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not like it's downstairs in a basement. It's ground floor. So I don't mind that. I don't have to go up or downstairs to get in and out like some basement apartments. So the only
Yeah,
thing
so
I'm
you
not too
shouldn't
keen
have
on,
any problem with flooding or anything.
no, the backyard gets, when it rains and stuff, the backyard gets puddly, but it doesn't leak in. So that's good.
That's
But
Hey Scorpio, how you doing?
the fact that I live here in Barrie where it's a little bit safer and it's not as bad makes me feel better because these doors aren't the sturdiest. It wouldn't take much to kick these doors in.
I
But
get
I but I sleep prepared, so I sleep with that beside my head.
You need to start doing some unpacking though.
Yeah, well,
Too much
the mattress.
lollygag. you've been doing too much lollygagging.
it is because my daughter's not here, dude. I got with her not being here and not having something to do with her on a constant basis, I get the depression kicks in and I get um what do you want to call it, like ADHD paralyzed or whatever you want to call it, where I can't do nothing. I'm like, oh, I know I got to get this, and this done. I'll get up and start to move, and I just can't do it.
Well,
The
just keep saying to yourself, do it for your kid, do it for your kid, do it for your kid. And it'll get done, you'll see.
I know, but I'm
Oh,
gonna plan
Doug
on
has a nice
fixing.
backyard to play in. What's that?
Yeah, I plan on fixing up all these bricks and shit. I'm taking out. I'm gonna throw them into this corner. I'm gonna refix the walkway over here. But the people that lived here before tried to have a garden. The two guys that lived in here before tried to make a garden, and they just threw all their fucking compost and everything out here on top of it. So it's all fucked up. I gotta rake it all up, fucking till it all up, get all the fucking bullshit garden shit that they threw in. They put onions and potatoes in here and some other crap. Elle's already picked out Schultz. There's a little hole here. You can probably see that she dug out. She dug out there. There's another one in the back, but she's digging out fucking potatoes. She gets
Are you gonna have a like a garden type thing?
no,
Are you
no.
gonna
I'm gonna
plant
pull it
stuff?
all out. I'm gonna make it all proper grass and stuff so she could. And then here I'm I've got it all raked out mostly. I just got to get some bags for the leaves, but I'm gonna turn this little area here. I'm gonna get the cheap dollar store fence and I'm gonna fence it off. And this is her poo area, so she comes back here because this is where she takes all her shits and stuff. So she'll come back here and she shits back here. That way the kids know not to go back here and play and stuff.
Right. Yeah, because the worst for a kid is, rolling around on a grass that the dog has pissed and shit all over.
Yes, I've I've always been like that. Like no matter where I've lived, if I've had a dog,
Hey,
if it
Hook.
had a backyard,
Hey, cornbread.
hey cornbread, they have all my dogs have always had a designated shitting and pissing area. The last thing you want to do is walk out and go running and stepping in something or falling in fucking shit. And like I said, I'm not. My daughter's not the only one that comes out here, right? To play. There's the kids upstairs, and I can't expect like a 5-year-old kid to have to run around in his own backyard and look for dog shit. So it's not.
Oh, that garden won't be long, Scorpio. He's not having a garden. He's gonna
No,
make
I
it
don't. I'm not.
all
I'm
grass.
not. Yeah, I'm pulling all the bricks out. All
Yeah.
these bricks I plan on pulling out, and I was gonna pull up a lot of these stones here, cut the grass back, use a spade and cut some of the grass back, pull up some of these stones and redo it, and put the brick down and lie like a on each side like a pathway with the bricks on each side, and then fill it in better. Because
Nah,
in the winter time and when it rains, this is all a puddle.
really.
For some reason, this is a low end area in here, and it just fills up with water before it drains. So, but this is like I'm going to be here for until like
Till I
2030,
win
right?
the lotto.
Yeah, well, my housing until at least 2030 because that's how long my housing grant goes for, right?
Unless I
So,
win the lotto.
yeah,
Then you can say, fuck your grant.
but yeah, no, Scorpio, I'm not big on gardening and stuff like that. I'm not very good at growing anything. I can grow mold on bread. I'm good at that. Or on bagels.
The only thing underneath that patio thing that you were at with the tiles, I would make the tiles at the wall of the house higher so it steeps down away from the house.
Yeah, no, it doesn't pool up here. It pools up all in here.
Well, then who cares? I wouldn't even touch it then. It's not
No,
even
no.
your house, dude. I wouldn't even
I'm talking
bother, dude.
I'm talking about this in here is what I want to fix up because I come in through here and I walk down here every day to come in. And if it's all rainy and shitty, all that muck, I don't want to track in. So if I could make it a bit neater, a bit easier. I even had to put this board here up because in the wintertime, before I think I put it up the second day I moved in. I put that board in because if it snows and the wind blows,
Yep.
because my door opens inwards, all the snow would pile up onto the door. So if I got to go out in the morning or in, if it's been snowing, all the snow would blow inside. So
You
I put
need
that
a
board.
you need a shovel right outside that door.
Oh, I do. It's in the shed now.
Yeah,
Not it's in the garage out front. I had a shovel out here. Yeah, there was a shovel that sat right here beside the rakes and stuff.
yeah, raised
But
walkway.
this board helps keep the snow from drifting in and stuff. And then I got my mat so I can stomp my feet.
You need one of those mats on the other side where you come in.
I've got those big industrial flooring mats.
Yeah,
I got one of those.
for over there. You should be
For
putting it there now.
no, this is on the inside. I got one on the inside.
No, to your
The
left,
problem with
to your left, to your left, right there. Because you
oh
walk that way to go in and out, right?
no, because this is here.
Yeah.
I got
Well,
to walk around.
right.
I come in and around, and I walk in this way. What I'm putting here, I'm going to
eh,
put an outdoor box in here to put shit in. I'm going to put one of those Rubbermaid outdoor boxes. I'm going to
No,
sit
what
it
I'm
in here.
saying is, look to your right, your other right.
Sorry, that was my left. You're right. My new feet right.
More right, more right. All right, right there, the spot right there. Go to it. Go to it. Now look to the door where you go out. Not that one. Where you go out.
That way.
Right. Where
Yeah,
you are standing, I would have a mat right where you're standing so that when you come in through the path, through the door, you have
I got
something
you.
on there. Right.
That's what this is for. This is just a small one that was already
Well,
here, but I'm going to get a bigger. I'm getting two more of these mats
yeah,
because
I
these
would get
come.
two of those over to that other corner also.
I'm getting two more for here, right out front here, and then this here, I'm gonna get a bigger one for it here.
Yeah.
It's the problem with it is, like I said, the guy that does the maintenance for the landlord, it can't tie his shoes and he wears Velcro. Fucking, he's an idiot. So the amount of work that has to be done to make this super nice is more than I can deal with.
Oh,
But I'm gonna do
well,
enough,
I can
like
tell what kind of a landlord he is just by looking at the fence.
that. That's Hugo.
That fence is ridiculous.
This fence isn't too bad. That's in
It's
good shape.
ugly. It's
Oh,
ugly.
it's that that back fence and this side fence has been there since these houses were put up.
Yeah, I believe it. It looks ugly. It looks dirty.
This one here, I think they've had redone, and then they put these things in. It's a daycare next door, so they put the blockers up because the lady upstairs, when her one of her baby daddies was living here and stuff, they had a dog, and the kids would put their fingers through the fence, so they put up that shit there so the kids can't put their fingers through anymore.
Which make and that I like that one, but the wood fence all the way around looks old, dirty, decrepit.
I just got a saw from my buddy the other day. I'm gonna cut down that little tree right here.
I,
Cutting that one down. We're cutting down this one over here. That's into the fence. It's hard to see. I don't want to go back there. I don't have my proper shoes on. It's all mud. But that one there, I'm cutting down. The one in behind here and behind the trampoline.
yeah.
He says that it gets in the way all the time. So I'm going to cut this one down as well. She likes this one, so I'm just going to trim all the bottom tree branches and stuff off. She likes that one, so I'm just going to
Hold
trim
on,
that
hold
one.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. The tree that you were just talking about.
That one
You're
or
right.
this one?
That one.
Yeah.
The roots will fuck up that shed.
Oh, the shed's fucked up, dude. Can you see the roof? It looks like
Yeah.
someone fell out of a fucking airplane and landed on it. Look at it. It's all
Wow.
smashed in. It was like that before I got here.
Wow.
It was all fucking smashed. And I'm sitting in here one night. It's like 2 in the morning or whatnot. And don't ask me why a fucking squirrel's out in the middle of the night, but I'm sitting out here one day and all of a sudden I hear bang on the fucking shed. I thought it was going to fall in on me. Fucking raccoon jumped off the roof or off the other shed over here onto the top of it. Scared the fuck right out of me. But you can see it's hard to see because it's dark, but it's so collapsed. They put 2x4s and stuff up in here to hold the roof up.
His landlord will not improve it, Scorpio. He had to pull teeth and fuck his landlord over just to get
Yeah,
a
dude,
fucking
I had to
stove.
not pay a month. I had to not pay a month's worth of rent, and then he sent me a fucking a letter saying if I don't pay rent, he said they're gonna evict me. And I said, listen, dude, you're picking the wrong fucking battle. Because he called me one day as I was walking down Bayfield Street. Oh, I need to talk to you. Why haven't you paid rent? I said, because I had to buy a fucking stove because you wouldn't come and clean it or fix it or replace it. Well, I said, listen. I'm not the guy you want to fuck with. I know my tenant rights. I said I've got documented text messages to you from me and from my social worker Kevin. Sent you umpteen amount of fucking calls and text messages about getting the stove replaced or cleaned. Nobody got back to me. Nobody's contacted me. I said, you're contacting me now because you didn't get your rent. I said, I use that rent money to buy an oven. I said, and you, well, I want the rent money. I said, fine. When I move out in fucking December, because then if you're going to play that way, I'll be out in December because I only have to stay here for a year under the contract and then I can move anywhere I want. I said, then when I leave in December, I'm taking the stove with me. I said, and you won't have anything in here because I threw the other one out already. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'm like, no. I said, you want to take it to the landlord tenancy board? Let's do it. I said, let's go to court right now. I said, let's go to the landlord tenancy board. I said, we'll lie out there. I got all the information and everything I need to prove that I was trying to do the right thing. You didn't want to contact me, so I'm legally allowed to use my rent money to provide myself with something that's necessity in a living environment. It's like if I didn't have a working, I told him,
So
I said,
did
it's
he
just,
stop?
yeah. He said, oh, okay, fine, fine, fine. He goes, I'll use that as okay, your rent's paid for the month, and you'll leave the stove when you move. I said, fine, perfect. I said, now you got a brand new stove. I even showed him a picture of it. He's like, oh, I'm like, so there you go. I said, either I pay you the rent, and I'm not paying it all to you because I can't, so you're going to get an extra $100 a month until it's paid off, or I keep the stove when I leave, or you just take it as it is, you being a shitty landlord and understanding that you can't take advantage of me.
And you
Oh
can
well,
do that with anything inside that
yeah,
house.
yep. Anything that's a safety, and I told him, I said, listen, I said these lights out here, I've talked to him about the lights, they don't work. There's some weird floodlight that got no cover, and they burnt out. They they so I told him either you come and replace them or I'm gonna buy myself a nice set of lights, about $100 worth of lights, and when I have to go pay my rent, it'll be short $100. Or you
Yep.
can't do that. Yeah, I can, dude. If I
And
have to use stuff to make my house to improve the safety in my place and the livability in my apartment, I can pay that and not pay you the rent as long as I've tried to contact you to have it fixed, which I have. I said, I'm verbally telling you now I need the lights fixed. I said, I've already sent you messages about the lights being fixed, and nobody's come by. He said, "Oh, okay, well, you get the kind you want." And I said, "I'll get what I want and I'll put them up myself. That's not a problem." I said, "But if you're going to give me a hard time, all this shit's going to come off the rent." He didn't like that.
bad.
So
You
he
either
doesn't
fix
even
it
live
or
in
you
there.
fix it and take it out of rent. Plain and simple.
That's exactly what I said. I said, if I call you with a complaint, I'm not going to call you with bullshit stuff like, oh, the paint on the wall or something. I don't care
Even
about
though
any
you
of that.
could. You could.
Yeah, I said, the oven, the stove is a necessity. I was eating out for 3 fucking months because I couldn't use the stove. I couldn't cook on the top part of it, and I couldn't use the oven. So every day I had to order food until I said that's enough. He's not going to replace it. I went and bought one. So eating out every day doesn't. It's not cheap, dude. It's fucking expensive. That's where most of my money went when I first moved back to Toronto, was eating out every day. And I'm not gonna say I was the greatest at it. Like, there's a bar across the street, a pub, and they got good wings and stuff. So yeah, fuck, it's easy for me to walk across the street, grab fucking 2 pounds of wings, and knock back a couple beer, and it cost me like $60. And if I do that 2 or 3 times a week, that added up.
All right, my friend. It is about my time that I make like a tree and leave. I have
Oh, is it that
wrestling
time
to
already?
watch. Yeah.
Thank you for letting me
Oh,
rant and
anytime.
rave and get my anxiety and stress out, dude. Like, honestly,
No
I was
problem. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna do a Canadian music thing tomorrow afternoon. It's already set up.
yeah. Message me just before you go on, so I if I'm out and
Yes.
about, I can turn it on and stuff.
All right.
And if I'm not out and about, that way I can just turn it on while I'm here.
Sounds good.
And then I'll hop up and hang out with you for a bit. But no, thank you. Like I said, dude, I'm stressing out to the fucking max. I gotta figure out how to find some fucking weed right now. I need something to smoke.
Find friends.
Yeah, dude, like I said, the only super good friend I have, that, like, this guy he's awesome. When we were growing up as kids, I did everything. I drove everywhere. He was always the guy who never had cash. Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. And I could buy him dinner every day. And when I needed something, he would be like, no, I don't have it. Now it's different. He got successful. He did his thing out in BC, and he made himself some money. He was here when I first got to Barrie, but he had to go back about a month ago to sell off his apartment and one of his motorcycles. He had to get his van insured and his other bike packaged up. And he's driving back from BC. He's driving his van and bike back from BC. But when he gets back, I'm not going to have to worry. Like, if I were to call this guy up and say, "Hey, I need $100," he'll come over with $200.
All
I'm
right.
so For me right now, it's just a matter of finding some fucking weed between now and tomorrow.
You do that. I'm gonna take off. Y'all have a good night, and we'll be back tomorrow, like I said, and I'm gonna do the gaming on Sunday, and then the live show on Tuesday. But
Sounds
y'all
good.
have a good weekend, good night, and we'll catch you next time.
All right, everybody, play safe, be safe, love, respect, and friendship. Everybody, take it easy.
Peace out, folks.